Hello and welcome to Final Buzzer, the dynamic talk show that combines expert analysis and hot takes on all things. I'm your host, Charlie, and with me are my special guests, Jaxson and DJ. This is the NBA edition of the Final Buzzer, where my guests will give you all takes on everything NBA. Let's jump right into it. All right, first question I got for you guys. I know I've heard you guys debating this a little bit before. Let's hear it out. Jordan versus LeBron.
Well, I'm going with LeBron. LeBron's the GOAT.
I can't agree with that. You know, I mean, obviously I am a Bulls fan, but I will say it's definitely Jordan.
Listen, Jordan's 2, but LeBron's 1. Reason being, all-time leader in points, right? That's Jordan's category too, being the best scorer. He's not even the best scorer though. Kevin Durant's better. All-time leader in points. Came back down 3-1 against the 73-9 Warriors team. Top 10 in every statistical category you can name. Points, blocks, rebounds, like anything. Year 22, averaging 25 still.
No,
Had
I
four
get it.
triple.
I get it.
No, I'm not
I'm
trying to hear four triple. Go ahead.
It's the longevity argument versus
Longevity argument. Okay, still he got 4 MVPs, 4 championships, 4
6 for
Finals
6.
MVP.
I mean, I don't
was
like,
1 in 9 before Scottie Pippen.
So you talking about actually like reaching 6 for 6 on championships.
Okay, but look
all,
at that.
All 6 Finals
Who
MVPs.
was his comp?
Who's his comp? His comp was all in the East. He had to run through them every single year.
He was getting dogged by Larry Bird.
No.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next question. Shaq's the GOAT. If you could bring back one retired player to play in the NBA, today's league, who would it be? Why?
In their prime?
Yeah, sure. Any player.
Since we going off that, bring Jordan so LeBron could dog him right now. So he could dog him in this era, man.
Please bring him back.
That would be a
Please
good
bring him
test.
back then.
That'd be a great test.
I feel like my second option, my second opinion would be like bring Derrick Rose back. I mean, we never got to fully see like his career play out. I mean, I feel like him and Ja would have crazy battles together. You know?
Nah, but I also want Allen Iverson. I feel like him and Kyrie Irving back with the handles, that would be tough. And then same with Ja Morant.
100%. No, I feel that.
Do you guys have any like hot takes? What's the hottest take that you have of all time NBA?
So people are not going to agree with this, but I think Damian Lillard is the clutchest player of all time.
Clutchest player.
I don't hate that.
Listen,
I don't hate that.
I witnessed the stuff he did with my own eyes, right? He had a grown man praying. He missed. You remember that? Austin Rivers. He was like, please miss. You got a grown man praying at you. He had like 12 threes that game, 55 points.
It was
went into double overtime. It was CJ McCollum who sold him that game.
I do remember that. Yeah.
He shot like 99% true shooting.
That's crazy.
I'll go into this season though. Cleveland Cavaliers champion.
Cleveland Cavaliers champion. So recency bias?
I guess so. Recency bias. They won the 14-game streak to start the season.
So they played a real team in the Celtics. What happened?
What
happened against the Celtics?
I can Celtics are probably the best team in the league. I give me Cleveland.
Oh.
What is more disrespectful, breaking someone's ankles or dunking on somebody?
That's a good one.
I'm
going to say dunking on somebody.
I was going to say that too, because break someone's ankles is disrespectful. You got to make the shot after, though.
Yeah.
You got to make the shot after.
You got to make the shot.
It also depends on how they fall. I feel like if you punch on somebody, no matter what, it's kind of like looking bad.
And then low key too, with breaking someone's ankles, like everyone always got like, oh, that's a good move. You got me right there, like, you know. But when you dunk on someone, cock it all the way back, like it's literally you put someone in a poster, like, hey, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty disrespectful. Should the NBA implement a 4-point line?
Oh, I would hate that personally.
Yeah.
I think just the way that they would have to do it, I don't think it would work out well. And obviously, people are shooting further and further and further from the rim. But I don't really see it as like a thing that needs to be implemented right now, at least. Yeah. Maybe if it was like in the All-Star game as like a gimmick to try out, I think that would be fine. But I don't think we need it in real games yet. Maybe 25 years down the line when everybody's shooting literally from half court.
From the logo?
But
I don't think they should implement a 4-point line. Like only people like, because the game has changed, but people like Curry, Lillard, Trae Young, they'll probably utilize it more. But I feel like
not
big
really
men,
many people.
big men, yeah, they really, like, you got Karl Anthony Towns now, but they really shouldn't be shooting from deep. They should just, take it to the rack, like old school. And I feel like the scoring-wise, too, it's just, like, it's too much.
Yeah, it does feel like a gimmick if they would add that. Like
Yeah, that would be cool for, like, an all-star type of thing, though.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the 2020 bubble? Do you think it should count as a real season, or?
I think it should count as a real season.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it should count as a real season.
I feel like it gets really discarded. Who won that? Who won?
No, I get that LeBron won. I get LeBron won.
That's the reason why they don't want to count it.
I'm saying
that man won. They hate that man. Why? Because he's doing better than the rest of them. They hate when they. So sad.
They do. They hate when people are doing better. All right. What are your thoughts about the in-season tournament that they added recently? Any thoughts on that?
Me personally, originally, like the first season, which was last year, I believe.
Who won that too?
It was LeBron who won the in-season tournament.
What a guess.
He won the first ever in-season tournament. But originally, I thought it was a terrible idea. I was like, what is going on? Like, this makes no sense. And, they changed the entire court for it. They make it a completely different field. They have different jerseys on. And after watching the first season of them doing it, I'm a huge fan of it now.
Nice.
Like, I completely enjoy it. It's like at the perfect timing. Like, we're still in the middle of the season where things are starting to get dry. You kind of understand what's going on in the league unless there's a major trade that happens or anything. But I'm a huge enjoyer of it now. I love it.
I'm still against it.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to make it like playoffs early, which is cool, but that's the reason why it's still regular season. I don't think the in-season tournament, I feel like that's just a little motive they try to get like after COVID and stuff to probably bring back viewership.
Yeah.
But I don't really like it that much.
Makes sense. If you could meet one NBA player, who would it be?
I'll meet Damian Lillard. That's my favorite player. So
Why?
He's
Because
just-
he's very people. Okay, yeah.
nah, he's just a cool, chill guy. I like.
That's a good answer. I like that. I'd personally go Jimmy Butler. He's my favorite player. So that's who I would
You
go
gonna ask
for.
him about his little emo phase he had going on?
Well, I might have
wanna
to,
kill
yeah.
my emo.
All right, looks like we're getting down to our last question. With all the talk around Jokic, is he the best center of all time, or is that reserved for legends like Kareem or Chamberlain?
No, I'll say he's the best center in the league right now.
Yeah.
If you want to argue Embiid, you can argue Embiid, but
You can't argue Embiid.
I think he's definitely the best center in the league, and he'll creep up into these top 3 center conversations, but I don't think he's there yet.
Yeah, he's definitely not there yet. But when it's all said and done, he pretty much. Could
I
be there.
think he will have a chance.
Nah, he definitely has a chance because right now, what is it? 3 MVPs, championship, Finals MVP. Right now, he's leading the league in rebounds and assists right now, right?
He is.
On the verge of another 4th MVP, still in his prime, still in his peak. Just
He
getting
could
better and
average a
better.
triple-double if he wanted to. So,
You saw Westbrook with the triple-double.
I did see that, the 200.
Yeah,
They could have get him a Sharpie?
I think Jokic is gonna break that probably next season.
The 200?
Yeah,
He might have to.
What is he, like 160 right
He's
now?
160,
50,
160 something.
that.
Yeah.
That's light work for Jokic, bro.
Wow. 160 what?
Like around that range. He just needs 40 more triple doubles. He gets like
Triple-doubles,
a triple double like every other game.
Wow. That's incredible.
He already passed LeBron too. How much Jordan got? Thank you.
He got enough.
All right, and that's all the time we have, folks. I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of Final Buzzer, and be sure to tune in to next time.